This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Laissez le bon temps brûler. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. This play from the pistol formation. Handoff in a single back formation.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good job up front by this offensive line. Good hard running. But as Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Grab down the middle. It's long. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Now they're running on the toss. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
The Canes are looking to keep this drive going. Toss play to the outside. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. They bring him down to the the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. And the Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
Now it's second down here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's long. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. First down, looking to throw the football. First play taken, a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down and missed it.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. And the Hurricanes offense takes the field. Here's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Touchdown, Canes! They strike first in this national title bout.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offense offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Watkins. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Grab near the sticks. It's Watkins. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his back. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
swarmed to the pass rush. A sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, the pass is picked off. He can go. Touchdown, LSU. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Hand off to the single back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Canes come up to the line in a hurry-up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's an out route, the catch made, and it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a 1st down.
Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Hop over the middle. It's long. And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
The Hurricanes look to keep this drive moving. Back to throw again. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, I think it's the right time to call the screen here, and it looked like it was going to be open if they were able to execute. But give the defensive player credit for being able to recognize it and knock that ball away, because if he doesn't, that's a big gain for the offense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down. The Canes will line up to punt it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. It's a solid game.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
He gets loose, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's
breaks into the clear. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Berry. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. And now from the pistol formation. Off the play fake on 1st down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Here comes a handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pump over the middle. It's Davidson. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Davidson. Solid tackle. Able to get him down. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. He's stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Davidson. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. First down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Canes will kick it off to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Bengals offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. There's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Miami. And that will give them the lead now.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Watkins. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Oh, he makes the catch. You bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's a shotgun run call. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To the air, it's Hawkins. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. The 10. Touchdown, Canes. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Exact on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 14. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. They stop it with a 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup for this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
Incompletion in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Green. They bring it down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
LSU now operating in the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
Folks electing to go for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gives it to the back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Throwing off play action. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
The Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the offense will take over close to the 35. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's a keeper. He's got room to run. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He breaks free. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here's the toss play now, running left. He's past the marker and still going. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. That's reeled in. It's long. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Loose football. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Bengals offense is back out on the field. Send the back in motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. What a catch! They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, LSU. A heroic effort here on the biggest stage.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job with executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
BT up and good. The lead is 4 in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Grab down the middle. It's Carr. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the 1st down marker. Handoff to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But near the sticks. It's Moore. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. The Canes looking to run some tempo here.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
That's good timing when a receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up, become a hero? Grab behind the line. It's long. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Pulls it in. It's caught. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The receiver grabs it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Boy, another nice throw by this quarterback. You know, Chris, he's had a heck of a day the entire game, avoiding mistakes, making good throws, giving his team a chance to win this game. And when it comes down to it, I want the ball in his hands with a chance to make a play to win it.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And the Canes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Ball handed off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? The DB's backing off from the line now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He fires downfield. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the line,